does that look? Aside from shaky, right? I like it. Okay. So, let me get my water. So I'm thirsty. If y'all ever had an Owala bottle? These are the bomb. Anyways, so I'm wanting to start a series, and I guess this is kind of the day one, first episode of that. First off, I've got you guys on a tripod, so hopefully these videos will be a little more in frame. So I guess what I'm wanting to do, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, is I want to start working towards either opening a shop or opening a car lot. And while I've had this idea in mind for a while that I could probably get there by selling and flipping items, building profit, and then reinvesting that profit into buying and flipping more items. I'm sure it's been done plenty of times to get people where they want to be. I just watched a video of a guy who was doing that exact thing, and I think he was like on day 46, and he had like $2,000. And I don't know, I think I can do this in a year. I think his ambitions were a little off too. In his video, I think he said his goal was like $8,000, and I don't know anywhere, maybe it's just where he lives, anywhere in Central Florida where for $8,000 you can open a car lot. That might get you like 2 cars, or it might get you like the lease and your like license or whatever. There's a lot more to it than just that. So I think my goal is 30. I think that's a good starting point to go from. Currently I am nowhere near 30. I don't know if I can even like, I'm not good at editing yet, so I don't know if I can even put like a money on the screen type thing, but out of 30 grand, I've probably got like a grand. So, but I have a lot of inventory is what I'm going to call it. So between my new CRV and my Pilot and my TL back there behind me, and a bunch of other stuff, you guys are going to bump into everything as I move this, but a bunch of other things like wheels, tires, wheels, tires, a lawnmower, things like that. I actually believe I'm probably somewhere closer to, in value, probably about 7 or 8 grand, and I think that's a good starting point. So I think I just kicked you. I think the first thing that we're gonna do, his videos were really kind of like edited well in like a short form. I'm not going to do that because that's more effort than I have time or patience to do right now. We'll do like days at a time, but it won't be, I bought this today, I sold this today. It's gonna be, here's the plan, let's talk about it. Where am I financially along the journey? And you guys can follow along if you want to. If not, it'll just be something fun I do on the side. So maybe help me keep track of my brain. So I guess to start, let me flip you guys around and we'll talk about the cars. So don't get too dizzy on me now. The cars are the next thing that we're going to be talking about, and I guess part of that is what am I using them for, and what am I going to do with them. So to start out, let's just review the inventory. We have my 2007 Acura TL, which is currently my lowest mile car. It's my daily driver. It's sitting at 82,000 miles. there is my 2005 Honda Pilot. 150-ish thousand miles, needs a little bit of work. Had a lot of work put into it. And then my 2001 Honda CR-V, which I just got, still needs a lot of work done. So my plans for these cars are in this order. The TL will continue to be my daily driver. There's no reason to get rid of it. It's perfectly fine as it is. It's fun. It's quick. I just like it. My CR-V, I'm going to keep. They're getting a little older. They're harder to find. This one is beat up, but for that reason, I think it would actually be a really good like parts car. So, not parts like as in parted out for something else, but parts as in a good parts runner. So a junkyard car to go get things, not worry about it getting scratched or dirty. It's just got more cargo room, and that's something that I kind of in need of, especially driving the TL. With that, the Pilot could be that. Honestly, you could argue the Pilot would be better at it. It's got through receiving, it's got more cargo room, it's got tow capability, where the CR-V does not. But it is a J35. My TL's got a J32 in it. The CR-V's got a V20. I don't want to be stuck with two V6s, especially nowadays with gas prices being what they are. The TL only takes premium, so I'm putting, $4.40 a gallon into that thing. V20B and the CR-V, I can just put $20 of 87 in it, and I'm sure it'll get me through at least a week, probably. So I think for that, partially, I'm going to go ahead and stick with the CR-V and sell the Pilot, which points to figuring out really what does the Pilot need, and then kind of basing that on how do we get through our first sale. The Pilot's pretty well buttoned out. I'm actually going to bring you guys closer, so hold on one second. Again, I might plug y'all into literally everything, but it should be okay-ish. Alright, yeah. Ignore being bumpy. There you go. There your shot. So the Pilot, it needs a couple things, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a lot of work done to it already. Brake stick. So in terms of repairs, it was supposed to replace a daily that I had prior, so I put a lot of work into getting it dailyable. With that, I kind of reviewed in another video the things that I had done to it, but it goes a little deeper than that, so I'm gonna take y'all off the tripod so we can get a better look at it. All right, so stepping over here to the CR-V, or sorry, to the Pilot. I keep doing that. The Pilot has had quite a bit of work done to it. So I did paint these, but aside from the point, it has new valve cover gaskets. The valve covers have been cleaned. The lower plenum gaskets that connect it to the head have been replaced. Upper plenum gaskets have been replaced. The gasket under here has been replaced. Throttle body gasket's been replaced. It's got a brand new throttle body. The transmission has had a cooler installed. If you can believe it, these headlights were buffed and polished at one point. There's still a little bit of residue on that one. I think I'm gonna get a vapor kit and try that out. There's a little bit of body damage here. I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna just sell it as is. I do have this piece here. It has a lift kit on it, 3 inches. It's got ESR CS08 wheels. It's got Yokohama Geolanders in a 255/55/19 on all four corners. Step rails. It's got the works. So I can honestly, even though these have been a little bit lower on value compared to some things like the Odysseys, I feel very comfortable asking $6 for this. It will have a new radiator in it also by the time I sell it. So with all that said, I think this is probably going to be the easiest thing to kind of jumpstart this journey of becoming a dealer. I mean, hell, I don't remember. I'm bad at math. $6,000 of 30 is about 20%. So, I mean, it's definitely a good kickoff in the right direction. Of course, that'll be paired with the fact that I'll have to spend more money to buy more things to flip. But I will be keeping the 2001 Honda CR-V, probably just leaving it alone, doing some basic upgrades or just basic repairs to keep it roadworthy and ready. Same with the TL. The TL will be probably a daily for work, but the Pilot will be making its way out. So with that, I live in Florida, and the heat index today is like 100 and too damn hot. So I probably won't work on these quickly, if at all, during the week. I don't know if you can tell, I do not have any way to produce shade out by the front of my house. A frame with a tarp would be awesome, but I don't have one. And the garage is too full of junk, so I can't even move the cars into the garage. So day one, step one, is going to be, here, I'm gonna put y'all back on the thing here. Don't mind the shaking. So yeah, day one, I guess my goal, I want to get this garage ready to be worked in. It really is kind of a disaster. I have a couch in here. That couch is going to my in-laws. I've got a couple of computer bays for like a shop over there that I'm holding on to. Whole back wall is full of stuff. I got Chevy parts back there from a Silverado that I own. I mean, wheels and tires out the yin yang. So my goal is going to be to reduce drastically in here. I mean, and that'll help too, listing things like wheels and tires for sale. We'll put some money back into the account. If I make any changes to things like the CR-V, then obviously that money's probably going to come out of that fund, since that's going to be a contributor to what we're doing. So things like, I just sold a computer today and I made $450 off of it. I've been wanting to get a Skunk 2 intake for the B series because I hate the stupid one that comes with the CR-Vs. They got this, I guess for those who don't know, there's this weird like metal air box. That's just a resonator, but it's dumb. There's a giant hole in the middle of the intake and I hate it. So I want to replace it. So I'll likely get one of those. They're like $260 off of Amazon. So that'll be a hit, but it'll also be an upgrade. It'll help with, you know, just reliability kind of overall. So with that, I guess the first thing to do is get to cleaning, get to listing, and then also get to fixing. So I'll kind of go over all that as it happens. But those are the plans. Again, like I said, we're sitting at about probably $1,000 in the savings account that I'm willing to call a contribution. It's really more an emergency fund, but you know, if I have things going out, then I don't mind spending money that I have sitting around, but only if things are coming, you know, going away and money's coming in. So the first thing I need to do is get this garage clean. So I'm gonna get that kind of underway, and we'll do hopefully a little before and after. So the garage is like way full. So we have the lawnmower that's going to be just kind of chilling for the moment. The couch is kind of in the way, but it's stacked up. I got some dirt in the back and bags that needs to go outside. Random garbage, random things I'm kind of just okay tossing at this point. So that'll probably be the first thing I do. I don't know if I can time lapse. If I can, we'll figure it out. If not, I'll just show you when it's done. So. All right, well, that's about all I got in me. Especially with this heat, I'm sweating like crazy, but I got this little corner cleaned out, and then on top of it just being this corner, I pushed these back. So I think what I'm going to do is I might try moving these couches, honestly, up against this wall and stacking them a little better. I'm wondering if I can create enough room to get at least one of these in here, like down the middle or something. So that's the goal. If not, I'm gonna move the wheels over there, but that's all I got time for right now. I'll jump back in a little bit. Okay, it's been a couple hours. Made a lot of progress. So currently the Pilot has all 4 of its intended wheels and tires on it. So it just looks a million times better. Also, that means those wheels are no longer under that table where they were. And then also, this whole section, I cleared everything out. Lined up all my stands, and then built my wheel and tire wall, which is getting pretty extensive, so I think it's time to sell some of them, but big progress. Because now, I'll flip you around. Now really the only thing keeping me from putting a car like right there is this lawnmower that I'm planning to sell, this couch that just needs to get picked up, that refrigerator that just needs to get picked up, and just some oddball bits and pieces here and there that shouldn't take me much time to really clear out. I have some storage space underneath the table now, so I think soon I should be able to wheel something in here. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I'm exhausted and I need a shower. So thanks for checking everything out. Stick around for the next one. Wish me luck.